Hello all. In this video, we'll have a discussion on the topic economic order quantity approach in deciding on optimal investment in inventories. So there are basically 5 questions we are interested in answering. Question number 1 is what is economic order quantity? Then what are the assumptions of EOQ model? Question number 3 is what is the EOQ formula and how are we going to compute that? The fourth one is what are the practicality of the assumptions of EOQ, and the last one is what is the remedy to cover the limitations of EOQ, right? So question number 1 is what is EOQ? Economic order quantity is that order quantity at which the total cost of inventories are minimized. Total cost of inventory consists of 2 elements. One is your ordering cost and the other one is carrying cost, right? So in terms of graphical representation, if you go for it, in the x-axis I have just plotted order quantity, and in the y-axis I have plotted ordering cost, carrying cost or total cost. So what you can observe from this graph, right? So what you can observe from this graph is this: once you keep on increasing your ordering quantity, your ordering cost per unit keeps coming down, whereas your carrying cost, right, per unit keeps going up, right? So that means there is a need for trade-off. So that means at this point of order quantity, what we observe here is both the ordering cost as well as carrying cost are optimized. That means the total cost is minimized, right? So that means at EOQ level, the total cost of inventory is minimized, right? That is what your EOQ is all about, right? Yeah. So I take you to the second one, that is what are the assumptions of EOQ model. There are basically 3 primary assumptions. Assumption number 1 is we assume that demand is constant for the period. Second one is ordering cost per order is constant, and the last one is there is no delivery lag. That means there is no time gap between the moment of ordering and the moment of receiving the goods from the suppliers, right? So now the question is, right, how do we compute EOQ? It's very simple. We are going to go by this formula, wherein EOQ is nothing but root of 2AB by C, wherein A refers to annual demand in units, B refers to ordering cost per order, and C refers to annualized carrying cost per unit, right? So let's just go through one hypothetical illustration so that you understand the computation, right? So the hypothetical company name is Ayush Akshay Dhairya Limited, AADL, and the annual demand is 6,000 units. This company is a retail firm. They simply procure the goods from the suppliers or manufacturers and sell it to the customers. So that means the annual demand for a particular item is 6,000 units, and the cost per order is INR 5,000, and the annualized carrying cost per unit is INR 500. So now the question is what is the EOQ for AADL given these information, right? So simply put the information in the formula: 2 into A, that is 6,000 units, into B, that is INR 5,000, divided by C, that is 500, gives us economic order quantity of 347 units. I take you to the next question, that is what are the practicality of the assumptions of the model, right? So the model assumes demand is constant, the model assumes ordering cost per order is constant, the model also assumes there is no delivery lag. All 3 assumptions are not practical in real life, right? So the question is what is the remedy then, right? The remedy is simple. We are going to relax 2 of the 3 assumptions, right? So that means we are going to have a modified EOQ model wherein we are going to assume demand could be variable. We are also going to assume that ordering cost per order is constant and there is delivery lag. So that means this remains the same as that of the original model. The other 2 are relaxed, right? So once we are going to do, right, for the same company AADL, I am just using the numerical illustration so that you understand this better. So these 3 information, right, are already discussed in the previous section, right? So that means annual demand for that particular item is 6,000 units, cost per order is INR 5,000, carrying cost per unit is INR 500. There are some more additional assumptions we are making in order to, right, understand modified EOQ model. That is monthly average sales is 500 units, standard deviation in monthly sales is 100 units, delivery lag by supplier is 10 days, and desired probability of not running out of stock by the firm is 90%. Okay, So we are going to carry over 3 steps in order to do this modified EOQ model. Step number 1 is we are going to compute safety inventory. Followed by that we will go for computation of EOQ. Followed by that we will go for computation of average inventory. So first thing is we have to find out safety inventory for this company AADL. So safety inventory is nothing but sum of delivery lag plus uncertainty. I repeat, safety inventory is nothing but delivery lag plus uncertainty. Delivery lag is a time which is taken between the moment you order and you receive the goods, right? So which is nothing but the average monthly sales, that is 500 units, into delivery lag, that is 10 days, divided by 30 days. In a month 30 days, so 10 by 30 into 500 units gives us what is your delivery lag. So that is 167 units. And then we are going for adjusting for uncertainty. So what we do here is we try to estimate what is the probability, right, at which we don't want to, right, we don't want to run out of stock, right? So let us assume the probability at which this company does not want to run out of stock is 90%. So if that is the case, so what we have to do now is we have to just look at Z-score table and just find out where the desired probability is getting placed, right? So if you just go through the Z-score table, you will find that it is giving you the Z-score of 1.20. Then we have to find out the adjustment for uncertainty, which is nothing but Z-score, that is 1.20, into standard deviation of your monthly sales, so that is 100 units. That gives you uncertainty value of 120 units, right? Now we can find out what is the safety inventory, otherwise known as minimum balance, otherwise known as ordering point. So that means once the inventory reaches this particular point, the company should go for reordering. That's what ordering point, right? So which is nothing but 167, that is your delivery lag, plus 120, that is your adjustment for uncertainty. So that gives you safety inventory of 287 units. So this is your minimum number which you want to keep, right? So the next one is EOQ. So the EOQ number is already computed. So it's not 167, it's already done. It is 347, which we have already done in the previous step, right? So the last one is average inventory. So average inventory is going to be, right, EOQ by 2 plus safety inventory. That means 347 by 2 plus 287, that gives you 460.5. If you round it off, it becomes 461 units, right? So this is what your average inventory, right? So this is what your modified economic order quantity model. So that means in the summary, right, we have answered basically 5 questions in this video. One is what is EOQ, second one is what are the assumptions of EOQ model, third one is how do we compute EOQ, right? Fourth one is what are the practicality of the assumptions of EOQ, and the last one is what is the remedy wherein we have taken modified EOQ model, right? See you in the next video, guys. Take care.